bust through. Hello! Welcome back to another edition of An Alien in Rainham, which you can see here. I'm here at the Rainham Tesco's. And so I'm joined by two Rainham people, and we're going to talk about another really controversial issue. Today we're going to be talking about the really emotive issue of animal testing.
What's animal testing?
Well, animal testing is kind of using animals for research. There are kind of a number of different areas. So, you know, there might be animal testing, for example, for cosmetics. Or there might be animal testing on things like new technologies like mobile phones, or you might even have seen some animals being blasted off into space coming up my end, innit? But you also might most famously have known animal testing, for example, for medicines and vaccines and that sort of thing. I would say, for example, the vaccine for smallpox was developed largely through animal testing. So you can see kind of already there's two sides to it, but I guess it's over to you guys. I guess you'll have a lot to say about it, being animals, for and against. So you let me know, guys.
I'm personally for animal testing, as I'm a fox, you know, animal
Makes sense.
Yeah, I think that you need animal testing because humans have a soul. God only breathed life into Adam, not anybody else. Therefore, we can use animals for testing to help humans out.
I object. I completely object. I absolutely hate animal testing. Obviously, being an animal myself, I never want to be tested.
Are you an animal?
I'm an animal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. How can you do that? We have feelings too. God said, "Thou shalt not kill." That doesn't mean just humans. It means us animals too.
Yeah, but God also said in Genesis to rule over the fish in the sea. The word rule suggests that we have dominion and we can dominate and have power over the animals. This means we can do whatever we want with the animals, and the animals don't have to have any bit of power at all.
That doesn't mean you let it get to your head. Now in Matthew it says, "So in everything do to others what you would have them do to you."
Is that the golden rule?
Yeah, that's a golden rule. Now you can't say that that doesn't apply for animals too.
Okay, but I still believe that we need it to help to diagnose and treat and cure and save loads of human lives. If an animal dies, it's not going to really affect us, is it?
But yes, but animals have feelings and emotions, and how can you just do that to a poor animal?
What did your that Christian Francis of Assisi? Didn't he say something about animals and souls? I'm sure there was something up there.
We have souls too.
Oh well, that's a tricky one for you guys. I guess overall, for me, it's a tough one. There's good on this side and there's good on that side. I'm going to say, I think it really depends on what's being tested and what for. I think that for me, it seems a little bit extravagant to test cosmetics and that sort of thing. I think we should probably know enough by now to be able to say, yeah, we don't need to test more cosmetics. But I don't know. I mean, imagine how many millions of people die for things like cancer or HIV, AIDS every year. Imagine if that could be cured. Maybe that would be worthy. I mean, it's a little bit hypocritical to say you can't use animals for testing that could kill loads of people when you use them for eating. So for that reason, I'm going to say that I think that animal testing is acceptable, but only under certain circumstances. What have you got to say to that?
Well, that has just totally hurt me.
I think, you know, I can see both sides of the argument because you have got stewardship there as well. It's like being a steward at a football match. You have to take care of the environment and not just, you know, hurt it, although fundamentally we do have dominion.
I suppose there could be some rules on animal testing, depending on how you look after the animal, whether the animal is under any sort of pain.
I take your point about stewardship, but even on my alien planet, we do have this idea that there's a kind of a more powerful being. Like humans have got souls, and so for that reason, I'm going to say that I'm going to stick by my original view and say that humans have got more value than animals, soul or something like that, because they maybe could achieve more. So I'm going to stand by my original point of view and say that animal testing under certain circumstances is acceptable. So there. Okay, so it's a controversial area, animal testing. There's for, there's against. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Bye-bye then. And we'll see you again soon. Bye.